Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness Sessions. I am Mona Therese and today we have a little yoga history. The origin of yoga can be traced back 5,000 years, when the word yoga, meaning unite to yoke, first was mentioned in the Holy Vedas, the Rigveda. But in the Indus Valley civilization, there has been found terracotta figurines of yoga posture, so yoga may go even further back than 5,000 years. It was first in the late 1800s the West really opened their eyes for yoga when Swami Vivekananda visited America and began to introduce the American people for yoga and meditation. Since that day, it has just bloomed and grown to higher spaces. It was in 184-148 BC, Patanjali first wrote the real first yoga scripture called Patanjali Sutras. And it is about restraint, discipline, posture, and regulation of the breath, withdrawal of the senses, concentration, and meditation, which eventually will lead you to samadhi, enlightenment. But in around year 800, 1800 AD, we find the first Hatha Yoga scriptures. And that is the root of any yoga form that is today. Then in the 1300, 1400 AD, the first kind of big scripture called Hatha Yoga Pradipika. You can see it's a big book about all the practices of cleansing body, mind, and soul. After Vivekananda was here, many teachers arrived, and one of the most well-known in America, I think, and around the world, is Yogananda and his autobiography of a yoga. Here in Los Angeles, he has two of his temple. One is in Lake Shrine and one is on Mount Washington. So if you come to LA, maybe you want to visit. It's a beautiful place, a little sanctuary, a peaceful place in the middle of Los Angeles. And then there's BK as a Iyengar. He focused more on techniques and especially helping people that were sick overcoming their sicknesses through the correct posture and technique and breath regulations. So then there's the more vigorous kind of yoga, Ashtanga yoga, from Sri K. Patapi Joyce. And then there is Swami Vivekananda, who belongs to the Vedanta traditions. So again, yoga is not new to this world, but has really bloomed since the 1970, where especially Los Angeles, yoga took form and spread out to the world from there. Yoga has no religion, but is often portrayed with Hindu deities like Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, Krishna, the deity of love and compassion, and then of course Shiva, also called Adi Yogi, the first yogi of this world. The beauty with yoga is that every religion can practice together. Muslims, Jewish, Christians, Hindus, Buddhists, and often are in the same room practicing together. And I find this the most beautiful practice, that we all can be together in a peaceful setting. The oneness of humanity. It is in the human nature that we go travel and explore in the world, and it has brought us to many wonderful experiences, and we have discovered many cultures, and we probably have more to discover yet. But we have also traveled out in the universe, to the space, to the moon, and that is amazing, I think, to experience either personally or listen to people that has been these places. But myself speaking, I found it incredible when I began to take the journey within and found my own little inner universe, and got to know myself much better and learn to handle situations like stress and tension and all the emotion we people have. Although I love to travel the world and see all the cultures, I do value my practice. And I thought it would be I think it would be very tragic if we only experience outward and never go inward, because both things are equally beautiful and enriching. Like Hans Christian Andersen, the Danish writer, said, to travel is to live. And for you that might already have taken Viking Cruises World Tour, know that it will take you to Goa. Goa is a beautiful place out to the coast where you can explore many colorful spices and smells in this world. And after that, they take you to the Elephanta Cave, who was created around 775 AD. And it's a visit worth taking. It's a little out from the coast on an island, and give you a great insight into the Indian history and way of being. And after that, you will be in Mumbai, where I have been many years ago, and the first time I was there, it was a little of a culture shock. It's busy yet peaceful, and there's so many smells everywhere, and a culture that I was not used to see in the street of Copenhagen, Denmark. So enjoy your traveling outside as well as inside. A couple of years ago, there was a beautiful exhibition here in Los Angeles, and with that came a big book, which I value very much. And if you don't have it, maybe you can see it somewhere. And because all the photos that is taken of all the yogis in the world, including American teachers, they're just beautiful. The Dalai Lama is in here, American yoga teacher Shiva Ray, and who do we have here? I don't know. But it's just beautiful to have on a coffee table, and it is from Michael O'Neill, Yoga, Architecture of Peace. So with that said, let's go up to the deck and do our practice. So let's come into our breath. Breathe in. Remember, you can always sit on a chair if you like. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the breath coming all the way down to the lower part of your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your whole ribcage expanding and then contracting. Feel the top of the lungs expand, so your whole breath is flowing, abdomen, ribcage, and collarbone. Take a 3-4 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now take your arms to the side. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Close your eyes, withdraw the sense of seeing, tuning inward, finding the practice deep within yourself. Feel how your breath flows. Exhale and down. Rest your hands, turn your head to the right and back into the center, and to the left and back into the center, and to the right and center, to the left and center. Inhale, head up, and exhale, head down. Inhale, head up, and exhale, head down. Inhale over to the right, and exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take your hands behind you, interlock your hands, roll the shoulders back, lift your heart and let your chin drop down. Now deep breath in, slow breath out. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Fully aware of your in-breath. And then exhale down. Arms to the side as you take a deep breath. And then exhale, coming over. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Now coming up and we twist. So gaze over your shoulder, keep both sit bone on the ground so you feel the rotation from your waistline. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Inhale, exhale. And then coming into the center. Now lift your legs up and then we come up on all four. Now exhale, round your back and inhale, arch your back and exhale, round your back and inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your back and inhale, arch your back. Now we round our back and sit back on our heels, and if you're on your elbows, that's okay. We'll come back as far as you can. And then breathe into your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, easy, deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then inhale, coming up. Take your toes under, lift it, and then stretch it back. Into the nostrils, lift from the belly, lift those sit bones up, broaden your shoulders, feel the rhythm. Chin to chest. And I know some of you might not like to have your head down, then just stay down in child's pose. And then coming all the way up to your hands. And inhale, lengthen to the spine, and exhale down. And then inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. So some tradition has sun salutations and some don't. Today we won't do sun salutation. Inhale up. And just to the side, stretch it out, exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up and exhale, reach up and inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and arms down. Good. Now take your feet out 2-3 feet apart and take your arms out to the side. Turn your hand up And then go all to the right and reach up and stay and gaze up to your hands. Feel the stretch in your whole left side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can close your eyes or keep your eyes focused on one point. So don't look around, but look at one point. Close your eyes. And then inhale, coming up. And turn the other hand up and down. And gaze up to your hand. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Roll your shoulders back, hands to the hip. Inhale, lift your chest up. And feel free to bend your knee and bring your hands on your knee and eventually on the floor. If you can, keep your legs straight. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. And then walk your hands back to the line of the toes or heels and let your head drop down. Again, if it's too much to have your head down, just bend your knees and then you can have it here. Okay? Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the flow of the breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Again, hands to the hip and straight back up, or if you need to, grab your hands on your thighs and then lift you up from there and then come up and stand. Inhale your arms up, interlock your hands and press it up, keep your shoulders down. Now really feel how you lift up from the lower belly, just dropping the tailbone down a little and keep your ribs in a nice strong posture into the full mountain pose here. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Feel the flow of the breath. Feel your right side. Feel your left side. Are you swaying from side to side, although standing still? And then exhale, coming down. Good. Shoulder forward, up and back. Good. Now let's come down and sit. So we will start with a forward fold. So sitting tall, you can have a towel or strap around your feet and hold there. Or you can just lift yourself up and then take your hands to your shin, to your ankle, to your feet. Eventually, maybe bring your head to the shin, but in the beginning, this could be enough. And maybe even this. Or some of you may sit here. If you fall into your back, come up and sit elevated. And then we breathe in. And we breathe out. Feel the flow of the breath. Nice deep inhalation. Slow exhalation. And after a little time, maybe you can go deeper. Then reach forward and go further. Good. And then as you inhale, come all the way up. Take your hands back. Roll the shoulders. Lift your heart up. And stay there. Some of you can point your toe and lift your hip ups. And then others need to bend their knee. And then again, some of you might still sit and just lift your chest up. Inhale. Exhale. And then we come down. Then straighten your left leg and let the right knee come out to the side. So again, a pillow can be a good thing to have underneath the knee if you need to. If it's no problem, you can just drop it down Or maybe start with the pillow and then eventually take it away as you get more flexible. So inhale, exhale. Deepest breath in, slowest breath out. It's so important we stretch our body, but more important is that we really breathe into the body. So where you feel the sensation of the stretch, imagine your breath go there, and as you inhale, it expands that space, and as you exhale, it releases, and you will let go. And then inhale, coming up, and then take your knee up, straighten it out. Then we go over to the other side, so bend the knee, and again, drop it out if you need to, sitting tall, and then use the pillow if needed. Feel the midline of the body is aligned with the inner thigh, and your head drop down. Inhale, exhale. 2, and then strive to lengthen from the front of the body once in a while and see if your body have opened a little more. And then as you inhale, come all the way up. And then straighten your legs out and sitting tall. Just breathe and feel your ribcage expand, belly contracts. Lift up from the lower belly, exhale it out. Inhale and exhale. Now we bend the right knee. You can have it on the inside or the outside, that's your choice. For today I take this variation, so sitting up tall. Take your hands behind it, you can hold it, you can hug it, or you can bring the elbow over. So I will do this one today. So sitting tall, both sit on the ground and look back. So feel the openness of your outer thigh and the rotation of your spine. Breathe in. Relax your face, keep a gentle smile, close your eyes. And then coming into the center, and you straighten your leg. Then we take the other leg up, inside or outside, whatever you did. You know where you are in your practice. And then sitting tall and swing it around. Breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. 2. Remember, yoga is not about force. It's gentle awareness of your body, where it is with your breath. So breathe and feel where you can go. Don't go further than you can be there with your breath. If you hold your breath and push it, you're gone too far. Good, and then we come into the center. Straighten the legs. Inhale your arms up this time. Interlock your hands. Lift from the lower belly, ribs in, shoulders down. Flex your feet. Press to the back of the heels. Sit up as tall as you can. Sit on a blanket or a wedge, whatever you need. Now feel the side ribs expanding. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice deep breath in. And now exhale, take it down. Good. Now bend your knees and then sit back. So your first option could be sitting here. If that's still too hard, just hold here or there. But if you can, do here. And then eventually, as you get stronger, lift your feet halfway or all the way up. Spread your toes and press to the ball of the feet. So feel free to go down if it was too much, or maybe even you want to have your feet on the floor. But if you can't, sit up strong. Okay. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then we go down. And now we can drop the knees out to the side. And again, pillows can be an option for you. If the knees don't go down to the floor, then you can have a little support and open up. Especially if you have like arthritis or something, it's good to have a little support. So lift it up and then come forward and let your head drop down. Inhale, exhale. One of the yogis that came to America, Viking.TV, he is big in props, belt and pillows and benches and chairs. So it's a good idea to listen to your body. If you're forcing yourself, there will never be a good result. Deep breath in, slow breath out. And then inhale, coming up from there. And then take your knees up. And now we will take the legs out to the side as far as you feel comfortable. So it can be here, it can be all the way out. But again, no force is needed. So just take your legs out, lift up on your top of the sit bones, feel the thighs spinning out and the hip going forward. So hands on the floor. Can you do more? Come down on your elbows. Can you do more? Then lie flat on the floor. That's okay too. But don't round your back. Think about coming out of your lower back. Really stretch and open it up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and then inhale, coming up. And then we bring our legs together. And we bend them. And then we swing it over to the side to what we call the mermaid pose. So the knees in the instep of the foot. The hip lifts up and up. For you to have followed me on the previous classes, you know all these positions. So make sure this hip come up. So you open up here in the front and then gaze over your shoulder. You press into the hand behind you. Not pressing on your knee, but pressing to the floor. And now release. And we take it up. And we take it to the other side. And coming up and out of your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Two more deep breaths. And then coming into the center, and we will come down and lie on our back. So coming down on the floor, close your eyes, knees are bent, arms at the side with palms facing down, linking to the neck. Now take a gentle deep breath. And as you exhale, round your back and lift your hips up from the floor. Maybe you come here, that's fine. But if you can't come all the way up, and can you do more? Interlock your hands, rock your shoulders under, and come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then very slowly we come down. And now just take your legs up in the air. If you like, you can go to the wall and have the legs up a wall. And if you like a little elevation here, you can take a pillow or a yoga block, whatever you have, underneath your hip. So your hip is a little elevated, so we reverse the energy flow in the body. You can take your arms up over the head if you like, and then we will stay here. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Feel the flow of the breath. It is so soothing and calming to bring the leg up and reverse the energy flow of the body. And some of you might know shoulder stand, and that could be an option here for you to do, so just lifting you up. I won't do it here on the video, because if you haven't done it before, you should have somebody to stay beside you, or at least to teach it physically next to you. But this here we all can do. So breathe it in, breathe it out. Let go of any tension from your face and shoulders and neck. And let's take like 4 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we bend our knees. Take the feet on the ground. Arms down. If you use the block or a pillow, take it away. And then just bring your back down to the floor. And then gently stretch your legs out. Palms up. And take another deep breath in here. Feel your hips loose and relaxed. That's great. Now bend your knees and we will take our last twist. So again, you could have a pillow underneath your thighs if you need to, or a stack of books. And then spin it over. So you feel that whole rotation and the stretch under. Don't squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, lift it up. And now over to the other side and drop it down. And full inhalation, full exhalation. Wonderful. And now come into the center again. Arms down to the side. And now straighten your legs out. Toes drops to the side, palms are up. And we take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. Just feel the rise and the fall of the breath. Feel your toes dropping out, shoulders dropping down. We call this the corpse pose, Savasana. So imagine like a corpse, you are lying there all still. You can't move your body. You just feel the gentle awareness of your breath. Savasana is an important practice to relax and also allow the energy to settle into your body and do its healing work. So many people I have seen when I teach, they go from the classes before Savasana. And I have told them, as I will say now, it's a big mistake. At least 10 minutes of relaxation is important after a full practice. Here in Viking.TV we have small practices. They are not like an hour or 2 hours long, but it is yet important to have the relaxation part. We are so active in our daily life. Most of us run around doing this, doing that, and then we forget, unless we sit in front of the TV, to sit still. But in front of the TV, also sitting still, we are still activated by the visions of the TV screen in our mind. So, here we close our eyes, we withdraw our senses from the outer world, and we just tune in, and we witness the breath, so we can recharge, rejuvenate, and restore the energy we have lost in the day. So just relax and feel your body letting go. Eyes are softly closed and eyeballs are sinking into the back of your head. Teeth are separated and the jaw hinge is relaxed. You feel your whole body gravitating. Is there any place in your body where you hold yourself? Your chest, shoulders up, let them go. Are you closed fist? Open your hands. Are your toes pointing up? See if you can drop them out. So now just mentally scan your body and see where you feel the stretch or the tension. Breathe into it and feel the flow of the breath. Feel the stillness and the quietness. Then take a deep breath in. Feel your fingers and toes moving. Circle your wrists and ankles. Gently beginning to bend your knees. And you can just rock your knees a little from side to side. Then we roll all the way over. And then we push ourselves up into a seated position of our own choice. We can sit on a chair, we can sit in cross-legged, or for you who like, you can also come up and sit on your heels, so you're sitting tall. And then take a moment to just feel how it is to be upright again. And take your hands together in front of your chest. And take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Thank you so much for joining me today in this session, a little tiny bit of history of yoga and our practice. Next week we will be back, and there it will be focusing on our core, which is so important for our overall well-being and our posture. So see you next week. Until then, much love and have a great week.